Wu-Tang and American Saga, Season 3, Episode 7, Shadowboxin. We see Divinish meeting at the mention of Tommy MOTOLA. He discussing business with him, bringing Capadon and a project with ODB. Uh, he said his wife likes ODB and wants to do a song with ODB with a remix, fantasy remix. And he plays the Capadonna project, and he also wants Ghostface as well too. So he wants him to not break his promise. So he goes back, makes a phone call in a taxi cab, goes back to the Wu Mansion. There's a big ruckus, a lot of different people. Everybody got their own entourage, whatever. ODB got a manager by the name of Hunter. He seems like a little janky type person, and he proposes to ODB the prospect of doing a song with Mariah Carey. And he was like, I don't know, that's not me. And he said, go talk to my manager. Talk to Hunter, my manager. And then you got also too going on, you got Jizza working on some material in the studio. And he also got Inspector Deck working on some stuff with him too. Cause Divine goes to Jizza and wants to know when the project's gonna be ready. He said the project's almost done, but I need the rest of my brothers on the project. He said he wants all the brothers to be on the project, and he's like, no, it's just a Jizza project. Like, no, it's everybody. It's me and everybody else on there too. So that's going on. You got a big party going on with different entourage people that's all over the place. And he's making calls, and his uh, assistant he got, his girl and their child's supposed to be having a birthday party. She's calling him to be there. He said, I'm gonna be there, just gonna be a little bit late, trying to take care of some business. And he's got to get the contract with Ghost, the contract for Capadon, and also the contract for ODB on the song with Mariah Carey. So he's stressed out. He's going through it. And they have a part on there too where basically Capadon, who's on the song Winter Wars, real popular classic song, and he goes to him and tells him that he wants to sign him. He said, I got to make more than what I make as security guard. He's like, man, he gave him the contract at $700,000. He said, I don't need no lawyer. He said, you might want to get your lawyer looking. He said, I don't need no lawyer. Let me go sign the contract. And here we go. It's music business, and then it's music, artistry, and it's business too. You got to realize that too. But nevertheless, then you find out that ODB's manager had spent $27,000 of ODB's money on his card, bought pizzas and drinks and all kind of stuff, and he said that Hunter said that he could get ODB to sign the contract, and he's going to confront Divine's going to confront him about the money. But when he got the contract signed by ODB, and he said, you got to pay this money back. He's like, if it's not me, ODB's not gonna go along with whatever you. So he said, well, I guess I'll go ahead and pay the $27,000. And Divine seems very stressed out about everything that's going on. Then you got Ghostface disappearing, don't know where Ghostface at. Come to find out, he was having a diabetic attack, and Sheree was beating up on the door, thought that he was with another girl, and she was confronting him about the girl Karina, which we find out now historically is supposed to be Stephen Corinne Steffens. And he said he cut that thing with her a long time ago. She's supposed to be going to be a dancer in Miami somewhere, video vixen model, whatever. So he said it's over between them, and he doesn't want nobody to know that he has diabetes. He don't want to lose his bravado as in the music thing, as being tough and strong. He don't want to look weak. And she comforts him. And you also got Raekwon, spending money on the card, and he Divine confronts Raekwon about the money. He says money that I using for business, and he told him, you got to pay the money back, or we just cut you off. And then threw the check in his hand. Here's some piece of paper, and Raekwon said, "You changing? You ain't the same person you used to be." And also, too, when Capadon gets the contract for the deal, and when Inspector Deck found out about it, he wasn't mad per se. He was mad because his solo album was pushed back every time. It's always pushing him back, but everybody else is getting shine, but he's not getting the shine, and he feels a certain kind of way, and he pretty much gets his stuff and leaves the mansion. And then um, yeah, so Divine gets all the contracts signed, and he's also confronted by Power about doing some business. He talking about he didn't have no time, so whenever you make some time, talk to my sister. He said, I ain't got time to talk to you, so I want to talk to you. And it goes off of him trying to get back to his uh, girl and the child, and she's mad because he missed the birthday party. And that's Shadowboxing. Until next time, everybody take care and have a nice day.